young shepherd arrives in a remote village to begin his new job of looking after the livestock. But from the moment he steps into the cabin prepared for him, something feels off. The house is almost completely dark, illuminated by nothing more than a single oil lamp, while every piece of furniture looks old, broken, and abandoned. At first, it seems like the beginning of a terrifying horror game, but before long, things take a bizarre turn unlike anything he could have imagined. His first assignment seems simple: find the missing animals and herd them back. But the moment he steps outside, every animal has mysteriously vanished. The only way to call them is by using a special shepherd's call. Strangely, not a single animal responds. As he begins exploring the village, the situation grows even stranger. A mouse is driving a car. Some birds can talk like humans, and they're surprisingly foul-mouthed. Nearby, a horse sits inside a cart that's being pulled by people instead of the other way around, while the town square is filled with animals dancing and partying as if they were the real villagers. The people are no less bizarre. One villager spends the entire day sitting on a swing as though nothing unusual is happening. Another pretends to be a soldier by making gunfire sounds with his mouth. Even an old man in a wheelchair races through the streets at incredible speed, crashes into people, and simply speeds away. What first feels like a creepy village soon turns into a world of complete absurdity, where it's impossible to predict what will happen next. During his investigation, the shepherd meets a bird who knows part of the village's secret. However, the bird refuses to help unless the player first finds his missing wife. After searching the village for clues, she's eventually discovered dead. Devastated by the news, the bird finally reveals the legend of the Mad Shepherd, a mysterious outcast who could communicate with animals. The villagers believed he was insane, but perhaps all of his warnings had been true all along. The next clue leads the shepherd to the mayor's house. Inside, he discovers several letters, warning him not to trust anyone, especially the Mad Shepherd. The letters also explain that only the mayor and the village priest know the code needed to unlock a hidden room. Unfortunately, both of them have disappeared without a trace. His investigation eventually leads him through the village church and cemetery. Along the way, the player must solve puzzles, search for cemetery gate keys, unlock abandoned houses, and even help a talking skeleton, whose skull has somehow become separated from its body. In return, the skeleton promises to reveal the secret code. But just as it's about to speak, it's suddenly run over by the same old man in the speeding wheelchair, who immediately disappears, forcing the player to uncover the code alone. After finding the correct combination and unlocking the hidden room, the truth about the village finally begins to unfold. The mayor has been kidnapped all along. Everyone had wrongly blamed the Mad Shepherd for the strange events. In reality, another mysterious figure had secretly been pouring a strange potion into the village well. The potion caused the animals to behave like humans, while the villagers slowly began losing their sanity. Not long afterward, the shepherd receives a threatening message ordering him to come to the livestock barn if he wants to save the mayor. Without hesitation, he jumps onto a bizarre animal-drawn cart and heads straight for the barn. When he arrives, he finds the mayor hanging helplessly, while the true mastermind behind the village's madness finally reveals himself. The final confrontation begins, but true to the game's style, the battle is anything but ordinary. The old man in the wheelchair suddenly appears and joins the fight against the villain. What follows is a series of hilarious, bizarre, and completely over-the-top moments that bring the adventure to an unforgettable conclusion. The Mad Shepherd masterfully blends horror, mystery, puzzle-solving, and absurd comedy into one unforgettable adventure. Beneath its eerie atmosphere lies a constant stream of bizarre surprises that keep players guessing from beginning to end, making it one of the most unique indie horror games you'll ever experience.